Good morning, students. So at this point, we are done with lesson one. We're done with our dance party. So now we are moving on to our second lesson, which is programming with Angry Birds. So I'm just going to walk you through a couple levels, show you some different things that you didn't see in lesson one, and then you guys are going to be doing this on your own. So right now I'm in the Express course 2020. I'm going to click on lesson two, programming with Angry Birds. I'm going to click on level one. It is a video. You guys are going to watch this on your own. It'll just give you an intro of what you're going to be doing in this lesson. So I'm just going to skip this for now and start with level two. All right, so in level two, pretty much in all these levels, you are going to take your Angry Bird, which is the little red guy here, and you are going to get him to the green pig at the end of the level. So in order to do this, you are going to snap blocks in just like you did with the dance party, but instead of making your dancer move and do different dances, you're getting your bird to the goal, which is the green pig. So I'm just going to press OK. All right, so a couple things about this. Number one, you're going to notice in the workspace right here, all right, it says one of three blocks. So what that means is this last number, this 3, that is the correct number of blocks that you need to use in order to complete this level. All right, so right now it is saying I have one block, which is this when run block. All right, so it's already showing you the blocks for this level that you need. All you pretty much have to do is just snap them into place. It'll make a little snap sound. And then you'll notice right here, it says 3 of 3. So to test it, you would run it. And then if the bird gets to the pig, it'll say, congratulations, you're done. And you would move to the next level. All right. And then your goal, just like in lesson one, is to complete all the levels and make them all green. Now, I do want to show you a couple different levels just to kind of show you some different levels that you're going to see. Okay, so most of these lessons have what they call a challenge puzzle. Now, I do not really like the way these challenge puzzles are set up because for some reason right here, it lets you skip the challenge puzzle. Please don't skip it. You're going to have to do it eventually. So if you wanted to skip it and go back to it, you're more than welcome to, but you want to make sure you do all the challenge puzzles. All right, so when you get to the challenge puzzle, which is level 8, again, I would suggest just click I'm ready and go ahead and do that challenge puzzle and then keep moving on with the levels. Now, I do want to show you some different blocks that you guys are going to see in this level. So you'll notice there are gray blocks. Gray blocks cannot be deleted. So you need to use these gray blocks in addition to these blue blocks in order to make the level work. So in this one, it looks like if you look at what it says up here, it says this code has a lot of bugs. You'll need to remove some blocks and add others. So you can remove some blocks, you just can't remove the gray ones. The gray ones need to stay here. Now, they may be out of order, so you can rearrange them, but you cannot delete them. So if I try to take a gray block and try to delete it, you'll notice the garbage can has a big X through it, which means I cannot delete them. All right, so you want to keep them in there, just move them around, test it out, run it. If it doesn't work, you can always go back and fix your code. All right, so that's the challenge puzzle. In this lesson, it happens to be level 8. Now, the other level you may see, I think it is level 10. Yes, so level 10 is a question. So these questions are not graded. It just wants to see if you can understand the code that they give you. So the code is down here. Now, you cannot change this code. You cannot run this code. You're supposed to be able to look at this code and answer the question. All right, so if you were to run this code in your head, what would the bird do? All right, what happens when you click run? So you would have to figure out. So you pick an answer, and then you're able to run it, and then it'll tell you if you got it right or wrong. So right now, this is not graded. However, on your final, you're going to have a lot of questions like this, where I give you code, and you're going to have to tell me what is going to happen when that code is ran. And there's questions, and obviously it will be graded. So we want to make sure we practice reading this code, seeing what happens, and we'll go over this in class. We'll go over the answers to make sure that you guys understand how this works. All right, and then finally, when you're all done, there's a little checkered flag here. All right, these are bonus levels. They are not required. These are just in case you finish early and you want to try the challenge levels, you're more than welcome to. This lesson happens to have 2 bonus levels. Some lessons have 0 bonus levels. Some lessons have more than 2, so it all depends. So like I said, lesson 2, this is the challenges here. All right, so once that's done, again, if you're working at home, which if you're watching this video, you probably are, I can check your progress. But what you can do is if you want, you can shoot me a message and say, Mr. Kennedy, I'm done with lesson 2. So I can go in and check it and give you credit for it. And then what you want to do is do the reflection just like you did in lesson 1. All right, so that's just kind of an overview of this lesson. Hopefully, it shouldn't be too hard because, again, we're just kind of starting out with coding. And that's it. So if you got any questions, shoot me a message. Good luck.